I just finished reading this book by Kyiris. It is titled Healing the Heart of a Detroit Gangsta. This book is available at Kindle Unlimited. It just dropped today. I already told y'all I am a Kindle Unlimited hoochie. What that means is since I found out the book was available on Kindle Unlimited, it did not take much for me to be like, oh, so that means I can go ahead and finish it today. Y'all listen. I feel like this is the first time I've seen a main character's name being Reason. Reason sounds very attractive, but Reason's also very focused. He is one of the most focused men that I have read about in a long time. There's a situation that happens at the very beginning where his mother's name is Peaches, and his mother is looking at his baby mom named Kalani, and she's looking like, I've been telling my son that he needs to leave this girl alone. What is it about, like, there's something about a mother's intuition of being able to truly feel, son, you need to leave Shorty alone. I promise you, I know it seems like she's with you, but she's really no good. It's something about a mother being able to tell. But then there's that other side of the fence where you'll have those mother-in-laws that are just hating from Jump Street. She don't like how you dress. She don't like how you talk. She doesn't like anything about you. That was not the case. And at first, when I saw Kalani, which is Reason's baby mom, when I saw her crying, I'm like, damn, Peaches, you being kind of mean. Like, calm down, mom. Like, he loves her. She loves him. They got this baby together. Everything's going to be okay. Yo, mama was right. Mama was right. Listen to your mother, okay? I could not believe the switch up. And I felt so bad for Reason. It wasn't even like, and first of all, the author, she didn't even give us a minute to get in the book before the drama started. The drama started the first 3-4 pages. I just knew. I'm like, somebody about to go to jail. Somebody's about to be unalive. I could feel it. It was like the way that the book was being ramped up off rip. I already knew to expect the unexpected. And that was exactly what happened. When Reason ends up in a situation where he really has to see who's in his corner, some of the people he was expecting to be there for him were actually there. Some of the people that he thought was going to have his back were like, I got to do what for him now? I got to help him do what? Like, I'm used to living a lavish life for him. I'm used to things being simple. You want me to lift what? Oh no, princess treatment only. You know how y'all love saying that now. Everything is princess treatment only. And what's that other phrase? I'm just a girl. I'm just a girl. I can't be doing this and that. That's exactly how Kalani was coming. And I was like, sis, after everything he done did, like, this is how we coming. And I gave my girl time to get her act together, but she couldn't get it together fast enough for me. All right. I was so appalled at how I feel like the only person who was really truly in this man's corner from day one to day out was someone new that got introduced into the book. Everybody was backdooring this man. Pause. Okay? I feel like, did y'all leave it open? Because everyone's taking their chance and opportunity of, I'm going to get over on him on this way with the money. I'm going to get over on him this way with this situation. There were so many moments where I wanted to jump in the book and tell him, like, Reason, you know you got to cut so-and-so off, right? You also know you need to cut this person off. I pray to God, the kind of love that Kalani had for Reason, I pray to the Lord that kind of love never finds me. Peaches ain't perfect. Peaches was not perfect. Serenity was the one character where I felt like, girl, you deserve a mansion and more. You deserve Birkins for your birthday. You deserve all types of amazing treatment. Forget princess treatment. Serenity deserved everything because she brought in peace and healing from out the get-go. I also like how the book touched on when it comes to physical therapy after you have a car accident or after you have certain instances. This part really touched on it for me. And I don't really talk about it all that often. I ended up in a car accident a few years ago. And when I say your girl had to learn how to get out of bed on her own again, how to turn, how to do this and that, every single pain and frustration that I could imagine Reason was feeling, I could understand on a personal level. So I was like, okay, I understand when he's wanting to gain the ability to do certain things again. but it's a struggle for him. And I also understand why he was interested into some of the alternative methods that maybe Serenity was offering. I think it's so important when you are having any procedure getting ready to be done, when you're going through any type of medical challenge, any situation similar to that, always get a second opinion. Always try to find a provider that doesn't only just want to toss painkillers your way. They're not only just trying to medicate you, they're also trying to look into some holistic routes that can help you. The other thing I love too was seeing Serenity's passion behind why did I want to become a physical therapist? It was because of the way she saw her family member being treated when they were in pain. If you have a doctor that doesn't seem to really want to advocate for your care, as a person, you can start to lose faith yourself. And once you lose faith, it's over. You see it happen a lot. When I was working in nursing homes and hospitals, if someone was obese and if the doctors were like, oh, well, we don't care, do whatever you want. If the family members was like, all right, well, I'm going to keep bringing these bonbons and this and that up there. It did not take long before the patient that was 600 pounds laying in the bed to be like, French, I don't feel like turning. Ma'am, I'm not breaking my back to turn you either. So we're all ASS'd out. If the patient stops caring, it's over. So it was so good to see how she took what she experienced in pain and Serenity turned it into such a beautiful practice that she had that allowed her to bless other people like Reason. I love Serenity's name, loved Reason's name. There were so many different original aspects of the book that I absolutely enjoyed. This was one of those books where I didn't need to sit here and be like, all right, y'all, how many trigger warnings are there? All right, how many tropes are there? If you're a trope hunter, you don't need to be worrying about that with this book. Just check it out because there were so many different aspects of family relationships when it comes to dating, romanticizing certain things that excuse me, are just not that important sometimes. You'll see people become so obsessed with how much money can I make? Okay, so when dad finishes up and when dad retires and the business is passed down to me, sometimes if people would just step away and if you would remove yourself from whatever it is that you're thinking you're aspiring to wanting, whether that's marriage, if that's you being a six-figure earner, if that's you having this house that has 4 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms, before you keep fantasizing about that vision, what is it about what you're fantasizing about that you actually are desiring? Because if you can accomplish that before you even get there, you might realize you don't even really need it. You might not need to get married and have 6 kids. If what you're really looking for is close relationships and to feel loved every day, you got to figure out what is it that I'm truly desiring. And some of these characters in these books, baby, you had it all. What more did you possibly need? You didn't need anything else. You had everything you could have possibly desired in the house with you. But greed can take over. Greed can cause people to do some crazy things. Greed can cause people to forget who literally put them onto a lifestyle that they never experienced before. And I feel like it happens in everyday life. You'll have someone, oh, so-and-so, Keisha, can you please get me off the bus stop? It's raining. It don't seem the next bus is coming. They'll go from being that person. You'll be like, you know what? I got this 2018 that I don't drive no more here. You can take it. They'll go from, oh my God, I'm so appreciative. Oh my God, I'm so happy that you loaned me $400 last week. So when you ask for your money back, oh, you still tripping about that $400? Excuse me, it wasn't just $400 when I loaned it to you behind. This book was so freaking good. Again, it is by Kyiris. You guys have to check this book out. This author has so many other books. The author did publish the book through the publishing company Urban Ain't Dead. This publishing company has been dropping heat. Okay? I feel like, you know how sometimes you'll find a publishing company and you be like, whenever y'all drop, I'm with it. That is exactly how I feel. That is exactly how I feel now. I don't have any favorites. Let me know if you guys have already read this book.